Hi, I got a quick interview, Ma.
Hi, Calvin. Congrats on your win.
Thank you. Who am I talking to?
This is Nabi. How are you doing?
What up, Nog? Yeah.
We have,
Oh,
wow.
oh shit.
We have number nine ranked UFC featherweight, Calvin Cater. I'm sure that's going to move. First question for you is going to be from Carolyn Pierce from BT Sport.
What up, Caroline?
Hello, congratulations on a spectacular performance. And before we get into talking about those elbows, how's that nose doing? You're still looking pretty, but I can see you're looking at it in the camera.
I think the camera's inverted too, so it's fucking me up. Trying to see how it looks. It don't look good from any angle. But I'll tell you what, my heart feels good. It's full. That last fight, I came out of it clean, and it hurt inside because just didn't let it all go. And I did tonight. Landed a big shot, capitalized, and just very happy with how things finished up.
Those injuries certainly hurt less when you get the win, hey? Look, let's talk about that finish. It was the right elbow that dropped Jeremy, and then, of course, it was the left that cut open the head. Just talk us through the finish as you saw it.
Yeah, I didn't feel the first one. You never really feel the big one, and I saw him facing, the can't saw him facing the ceiling, finished off. But I just kind of felt him coming in with something big, and I've been working a lot with my Thai coach Jake Manini with some pad work, knees, elbows, and I was able to come over that jab, split the right hand with a big elbow, had him facing the ceiling, and I just it was a matter of finishing at that point. So yeah, very happy to get the job done, and shout out to Jake Manini.
You talked as well about you felt a little bit disrespected that Jeremy didn't make weight by 4.5 pounds in the end. Do you think that kind of lit a fire underneath you even more?
Uh, yeah, but no, I had a fire underneath me for a long time since November, since the last one, and and it's been a long. I don't want to call it camp because we train it like it's a lifestyle, but I've been training for this since January 5th. Jeremy specifically, we were supposed to fight March 7th in Vegas, and then got pushed to April 18th, and that ended up pushing to May 9th. So I was hoping that just this one would go off without a hitch, and here we are. And then yeah, definitely the weight thing pissed me off though because I know he was one of the first guys on the scale, and I just felt like a lot of bullshit taking off your boxers and when you're 5 pounds overweight, you obviously know you had no chance of making weight. But after the finish, shout out to him, came up, gave me a handshake, and just said congrats on the fight. So respect there.
Yeah, it didn't matter in the end, of course, you got the win. And a win over a veteran like Jeremy Stevens surely puts you in a good position now for another big moment fight. You said you want more big moment fights such as this. Is there a name in mind or, a ranking number that you'd be looking to fight next?
Well, I like to be a top five, so whoever that puts me in line with, hopefully, I like finding the guys with smaller numbers next to their names than mine. So, whoever that's going to be, I'm with it. Maybe our Ultimate Fighter coaches would be cool, but I'm down for just like you said, any big moment opportunities. And I was glad I was able to capitalize on tonight's big moment, and I'm gonna parlay that into the next one and keep letting it all go in there.
Huge fight night, of course, but a quiet arena. And how was that experience for you? We've spoke to a few fighters tonight who have said that you can hear the commentators and the coaches more clearly. What was it like for you?
It was pretty funny. I landed a big shot or something. I'm pretty sure it was DC. Someone said, "Oh, Cater lands a big shot. Jeremy just ate it," and I'm like, "Oh, thanks." Now Jeremy's gonna try to fucking land a big bomb on me, right? He's like, we just kind of both looked at each other, and it was pretty funny, man. He came in and but that was the theme. He was coming in heavy some shots, and it sucks, man. He's 0-3. Tried everything he could to kind of break that, but this sport's tough. This sport's tough, and you know I feel for him in that aspect. But it doesn't take me 3 wins to be hungry, man. It only takes 3 losses to get me hungry. Last one did enough, and I was happy to get that taste out of my mouth, especially after about a 5 month camp. And this is probably who knows what this is going to do, but it feels a lot better with a W, and should be pretty should have my hands full tomorrow trying to beat up that mask on the flight home.
And face recognition as well on your phone's always a problem.
Well, you know what? Maybe the mask will hide that enough where people will say, "Hey, what's wrong with your damn face?"
Well, back in the win column. Congratulations. Rest up.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Aaron Bronsteiner from TSN.
What up, Aaron?
How are you, man?
Good, man. You gotta tell my boy Joe we got an elbow finishes out there now, out here now.
Yeah, I texted with him. He said as long as you landed a couple leg kicks, he was happy. But congrats on the big win.
Shout out
And
to him. I took a couple too. Big thanks to Joe out there.
I wanted to ask you, I mean, the fighters from Boston didn't look very good before you. They went 0-2. Did that throw you at all going into this?
Man, it sucked to see, but like I said, man, I've been hungry. It didn't matter what anybody did. It just added to it. You know, I'll take all the chips I can get going into the fight, and there's a lot of chips on my shoulder going into this one. And I try not to get too high with the highs, too low with the lows. I try to stay even keel, and my two things I kept telling myself all camp was just stay in the moment, which kind of allowed me to not focus too far ahead, which was all the stress of kind of what's going on right now, and then is the fight going to happen? I said, no, just stay in the moment, man. Play it out how it plays out, and also just let it all go. Stay in the moment and let it all go. And I felt like we did that tonight.
How did that help you tonight in particular? Because obviously fighters want to go by a script. They want to go through a routine that's normal to them. Obviously, everything about this event is abnormal. Was getting that in your head really important in terms of living in the moment tonight?
I think the difference between good fighters and great fighters is the mentality they bring to the game. And right now, I'm really focused on trying to develop my mentality. And this pandemic was a big opportunity for me to do that. People look at it in a lot of different ways. For me, I saw an opportunity where I could, really hone in on my mentality, my focus to each session, each workout, each meal, each night's rest. Just making sure I'm doing things daily that are going to win the fight in the long run. If you do enough of the right things every day, come fight night, you're going to be as prepared as possible. And that's I felt like I was as prepared as I could have been coming in here, and I listened to my coaches, my corners, and we were all able to just come in here tonight and make it a successful night.
All right, man. Safe travels back to Boston. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you, Aaron.
Next up, we have Justin Barrasso from Sports Illustrated.
Sorry about that, Justin.
Congratulations. Hey, you've been saying for a long time. Do you feel like you took the first step in proving that point tonight?
Justin, you broke up a little at the beginning. What'd you say?
Sure. You've been saying you were this good, Calvin, for a long time. Do you feel like you took the first step in proving your point tonight?
Just trying to put some damn respect on my name is really what it comes down to. I feel like I've been in this game a long time, and I've been flying under the radar, and that's cool with me. Kind of flying under the radar. But here we are now. I'm hoping to be a top 5 now, and keep disregarding me, keep writing me off, and as you see, man, I'm ready for these big moment opportunities. I feel like I'm not getting outclassed by none of these guys. It's a fight, don't get me wrong, but I belong here. I belong with the best in the world, and I won't stop till I get that belt around my waist.
I know you were asked about what comes next. You wonder Rodriguez, the rematch was to beat. So if you beat Rodriguez, you probably wouldn't have to ask for that rematch. You could also fight Frankie, but I feel like the match with Rodriguez would be a great fight with a lot of hype. Anything that obviously you don't pick the fights, you don't make the fights. Anything you'd prefer? I mean, it seems like right now you kind of hold the cards.
Yeah, like you said, it's kind of nice. I stopped giving a shit who I fight almost since I hit the UFC. I just want big name fights. I want small numbers next to their names and main event spots. Big moment opportunities, man. I'm ready to capitalize. I stopped picking fights when I got in the UFC. Now I'm here. I'm ready to fight the best guys in the world.
Most importantly, will you see Mom tomorrow?
I just saw her right now. She's FaceTiming me. I don't know if she recognizes me with my face like this, but she's my biggest supporter, man. And being Mother's Day tomorrow, I wouldn't miss it for the world. And shout out to all the other moms out there making the world go around. Happy Mother's Day to all of them.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, Calvin. Have a good night. Congrats again.
Thank you very much, Toby. Have a great night.
Bye.
All right, guys, if you want to put that one in the garbage,
Thank
that
you.
one's fresh.